Hi guys, welcome to Grown and Sexy. We'll just wait on a few more folks to come in, but as you come in, feel free to get into the queue. Hey Lisa, hey Taylor. Podcast Network, welcome. Castrophilus, Maria Box, Maria, Miss Air. You guys have to follow Miss Air. Miss Air is a relationship coach and she keeps it real. She does not play. So you guys can start getting in the queue from now. Tonight is packed, and if it goes the way I expect it to, it will be awesome. I have a surprise for you. In the meantime, get your wine. Ooh, Taylor's reading from her book. It's called The Night We Made Love. Tay, how are you, darling? Are you coming in the queue as well? As soon as you guys are ready, just start queuing up. We're going to get the ball rolling. But first, and here's Passion Poet. But first, I will tease you. I will tease you by baking a cake. The sweetest scent assailed his nostrils. Damn, he wanted to taste her. And he stood, lifted her, and placed her gently on the counter, kissing her as he did so. He gently parted her thighs and touched her covered center. It was moist. She looked away, embarrassed at the reaction that this cub had on her. He sensed her anticipation mixed with hesitation. He gently kissed her, placing his hands under her skirt as she rose slightly, allowing him to slide the sexy panties down her legs. She was now exposed, and he was facing the sweetest candy he had ever seen. He wanted to make it his. She heard him swear, "Fuck." And then his breath was on her thigh as he inhaled the sweetest aroma emanating from her sweetest spot. Like a true man, he called the Lord's name in vain, and then he put his nose to her clit and breathed in, his nose becoming moist with her cream. She moaned softly in a daze, and he worshipped her most decadent spot, lavishing it with his tongue. This was no mashing of mouth to pussy. It was a symphony of his tongue on her clit, making her reach a wicked crescendo of satisfaction. His velvet tongue made her reach a climax faster than she ever did in her life, and she weakened instantly. He didn't stop till she had climaxed 5 times. Damn, she couldn't even get up. Her knees kept buckling as she stood. The bakery had a new scent, a combination of freshly baked cake and freshly teased pussy. He asked if she was okay, and of course she lied and said, yes. They both heard the bell of a customer entering the front area at the same time. So she scrambled for her underwear, pushed them into her pocket, fastened her bra, and straightened her clothing. She impatiently fixed her buttons as she shouted, I'm coming, as loudly as she could muster, to whomever was out there waiting. He grinned at her, watched her, putting on his mended pants and resuming work, baking a cake. Now guys, that's from Moscato Moments. That's my favorite book that I wrote. And now I can see the queue is already starting. Welcome to those of you. Thank you, my darling. Welcome to those of you who I did not get to say welcome to. Hey, we got John Deasy in the house. Welcome, sir. Who else have I missed? Matter. Awesome. I'm not going to try calling that name. Yes, honey, that was a slice, and that's not even the whole story. Trust me, that's just a little slice. So we're gonna get things rolling now. Let's see who is in the queue. Passion Poet is here. Passion Poet, you are our surprise for tonight. I forgot I was supposed to bring some tissues. Passion Poet, are you ready?
I am. I am. All right. So,
Now, guys, a couple years ago, I heard Passion Poet do something, and it was awesome. This evening, I decided, okay, let's switch things up a little bit and let him do this again. So, Passion Poet, over to you.
all right. I using this. You won't be able to hear it because of the Instagram things on music. But let me start this song. This song is Suddenly by um, Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean. Hold on a minute, Robbie. Good girl going bad house Sunday, so we'll see if we gotta put you in the corner.
You always want to put me in a corner. I don't mind being in a corner, you know. I could get real naughty in a corner by myself.
Look at the corner tonight.
Yes. Oh, I don't mind. Don't mind. Don't mind. If you yeah, anyway, let me anyway. This is Suddenly by Billy Ocean. I used to think that love was just a fairy tale until that first hello, until that first smile. But if I had to do it all again, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause this love's everlasting. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things will never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Girl, you're everything a man could want and more. 1,000 words are not enough to say what I feel inside. Holding hands as we walk along the shore. I never felt like this before, 'cause you're all I'm living for. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Each day I pray this love affair will last forever. Ooh, suddenly life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things you never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Ooh, there's beauty things you never take notice of. You wake up suddenly, you're in love. Yeah. Well,
Somebody is in your corner tonight because she's telling me you're lucky you sound good. No corner for you, but you have to stay on your best behavior. Now, guys, I will confess something. When Robbie told me this evening that that's the song that he was going to sing, well, I will not tell you the words that I said to him. But I said, yeah, because that song is very dear to my heart. And it is like, for me, it's like a transition song after going through a whole heap of bullshit. And then when then that one actually finds you. So that's why you guys would have seen me like a real Cheshire cat just now. And honestly, my apologies, Robbie, but I gotta go in the corner because I was missing mentally during part of that song. But it's all good. It's all good.
thank you.
Right? Thank you very much for that song.
No problem, sweetheart.
Oh yeah, I got short to do right. Jesus. All right. I'm back in the corner. All right, Robin. So I want you to do my favorite poem
No
that you
problem.
have. Go ahead.
Luscious, tempting, delicious, succulent curves draw me in. Come hither, stare. A rosing fair on display, pink flesh, peeking, glistening. Heady aromas awaken addiction's yearning, flirting. Fervent look behind as if in shame, but no matter, fight was lost. Rustled paper, transactions over. I had her. Curves caressed, naked flesh possessed, teeth nibbling, gripping, dripping passion, teasing tongue plunged deep within, tasting erupted juices, making her holler. Woo! I took her hard, right there, didn't care, didn't matter. Orgasmic flutter, ooh, shiver. Cheapside chatter. Luscious curves satisfied my hunger for the best Bajan ham cutter. Get your minds out of the gutter, people. And for those of you who are not in Barbados, right, a ham cutter is a ham sandwich. So that whole poem was about me eating a ham sandwich. So yeah, just want y'all to know, y'all were bamboozled when I was doing the art of fingering a couple of weeks ago, right? So yeah, there's another one of them kind of poems. Just say. So yeah.
Okay, Robbie, let's do your other one now.
Alrighty then. After having so much fun.
And anyone else that's ready to go, just get in the queue. Let's get this show going.
Where's my keyboard? Alright, you hold on. What do you ask now? Yeah. You see, the thing about it is, right? I can't find my mouse. The mouse part.
Do you have any keys?
All right, let me go. This is not the one I was going to do, but this one is open.
Hi, Felicia.
Give in to me. Give in to me. Eyes lock. So much said without a word being uttered. Scriptures recited in seconds as my lust burns behind my stare. Slowly I reach out, tracing side of face with fingers extended, and we kiss. Temperatures rise 0 to boiling in 3 seconds flat. Match lit, thrown on the dry kindling of unattended attraction. Desires blazing in an inferno of need that cannot, will not be extinguished. My body calls, give in to me. Tongues twirl, seductively swirling in ever-swelling arcs. Hands crush bodies possessively, instinctively trying to share same space. Kisses move from your face to the curve of your neck. Sliding palms traverse spine, resting, then gripping the curving flesh. Skirt slides up, slip of fabric slides down. And flesh on flesh, I need your cheeks. My body calls, give in to me. Tongue traces breast, nipples harden, breath is caught, all senses sharpen, top is discarded, breast exposed, then covered with heated attention. Sucks and licks ensue with passionate intention, legs spread of their own volition, and unbidden liquid need starts to moisten your apex. Vortex of emotion circles around your center. Following the path of questing, exploratory finger that dips once, twice inside your wet entrance, and you melt. My body calls, give in to me. My stiffness meets your wetness, slipping hardness into softness. Rhythmic prowess snarls powerfully as I take your terrain for my conquest. I lay claim to this land, each thrust driving flagpole into earth, and shrieks of pleasure raise as I plunder your treasure. You come with a flourish, as though I was signing my name, and with a kiss, you turn over. We start all over again. Give in to me. And that's that piece.
There's a lady that said her plane ticket is booked. so I expect a visitor by tomorrow morning. We see probably like 10 o'clock. If I remember the times the planes fly over. Probably by 10 o'clock she'll be there.
Oh, I see.
Robbie, that was awesome. Thank you very much as usual.
Thank you. I enjoyed it. I'll practice more songs, so I'll sing again for you another time.
I want, because I am trying to get variety instead of everybody coming doing the same thing all the time. Right? And what I will do, I will channel my Beyonce and I will bring her one of these times.
Nice.
All right, Robbie, thank you very much.
All right, later.
All right, Taylor, are you ready? Okay. Crystal is ready. Taylor, you can step in next. We have Crystal Clear Poet, guys, and her talent is crystal clear. She is a fabulous poet. Welcome, Crystal, my sister, the awesome voice. How are you?
I am excellent. How are you?
I'm good. I'm loving to hear.
Thank you. I told you the previous poet, he was sweating out my weave. I was so hot down here, and he made it even hotter.
We aim to please.
Amen.
Okay, Taylor, you're up next after Crystal, so just get in the queue.
All right. I have two pieces tonight.
Yeah.
The first piece is called Ode to the Dick. Big dicks. I've had big dicks before, and they don't mean shit to me. All they get you is a stretched out cat and a doctor's appointment at 3. There better be no one else you sleep with after them, because all the other smaller dicks will fall in following him. It's not wise to ride a big dick unless you want a stomach ache, but then again, I guess it depends on how much your tunnel can take. Big dicks are nice to look at, maybe even stroke with your hand. Big dicks are trophies for the men, but painful for most women. Now, you hardheads out there still lusting, listen to what I said and never, under any circumstances, agree to give him head. Medium dicks. Personally, medium dicks are the ones that I like most, but I find that the owners of them are the ones that generally boast. They tell you about how big they are and what they're going to do if they ever get the chance to stick their dick in you. I have fallen prey before to those bragging fools and wondered if arithmetic was their strong subject in school. Medium dicks are really nice if they know their stroke, not the ones that stick and move and basically just poke. Ladies out there, these are the ones that get my personal approval. They're the ones that fit this mold and help me get my groove on. Now let's talk about those small dicks. Little dicks. Little dicks are my least favorite. They're a bother to work around. To get them aroused, you have to move your thumb and index finger up and down. Then when it finally does get hard, it appears as a joke to me. And I wonder why he isn't embarrassed by its resemblance to a little smoky. Disgust usually appears on my face as I work with these unfortunate men. And I wonder who in his family fucked up and cursed him with this sin. It's a sin to be so fine and pull that little thing out. I prefer you put that back inside and please me with your mouth.
Listen, just go on with your bad self, okay?
Huh?
Just go on with your bad self. I can't be bothered.
Okay, now I'm gonna be really bad. The next poem is called.
So what was this just now?
Oh, that was pseudo bad.
The girls will say you're a savage.
Yes, look. All right, here we go. This poem is called Two Men. Two Men. I can't believe what I just said. I told him that I want another man in our bed. It's a fantasy that I've had for quite some time. Now I'm able to verbalize what's been on my mind. He asked me what's so exciting about this. I replied everything, then gave him a kiss. 4 lips, 4 hands, 2 hard-ass dicks. A foundation for all kind of nasty tricks. One up inside while the other's in my mouth. I'm loving this battle between the North and the South. I love the thought of being rocked to and fro, knowing that any moment either one could blow. I just love the ideal of all that motion, complete with condoms and edible lotion. We got to be safe so that we'll live to do it again. Who knows? Maybe next time we'll have 2 of his friends.
Crystal, go in the corner. Go in the corner, Crystal.
Oh,
Robert
no,
is free tonight. You're in the corner tonight.
Oh,
Chris, that was awesome. Love them. I love them. I love them. I love them.
Thank you for this platform. You just don't know how much I appreciate it. I'm usually the only naughty girl in my area, so I love seeing the other naughty girls and guys around.
I'm an angel. Can't you see my halo? Whatever.
But you love us and you let us be bad.
Hey. Halo broke years ago, so hey. That was awesome.
I can't wait to hear the other poets. Have a great evening.
You too, darling. Thanks for coming through.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ooh, where's my other sister? Girls are bad tonight. Taylor, where's my Taylor? Taylor, are you here?
Hello. Oh, shit. Let me just get my camera up. Okay.
You're encouraging her. You're terrible. You're encouraging her.
Yes, I am. That was good. Oh shit. That sounds like some shit that I should do to my ex. Be like, even though we never had sex, this is probably what your dick would probably be. Just the tiniest micronism. Hi everybody. I'm so glad to be back. It's your girl Sakaya Rain in the building.
You. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be back. Sorry I couldn't come on last week. Shit got crazy, but I'm here and I'm here to talk some romantic shit on y'all. And yeah, the last poet, Nikki, that was the bomb right there. Really. Ooh, I'm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Girl.
as you're ready,
Okay.
let me hear
Tonight.
about this book of yours.
Oh yes. I have a book that I've written on Wattpad. It's called The Night We Made Love. And shout
Mhm.
out to Passion Poet because he helped edited it for me.
Hey,
And
awesome.
hmm so the two characters' names are Nyana and Neo, and they're about to get into some forbidden love right now because my character is engaged to his brother. But Neo don't give two fucks. He don't give two fucks. He don't. And we're about to find out. All right, y'all. And for those of you who do want to read this book, if you're on Wattpad, please go to I Am Sakaya Rain on Wattpad. I also have other books, but I'll talk about that later. Tonight, this is The Night We Made Love.
Hmm.
Chapter 1. Another night after fighting with my fiance, well, her fiance, Nyana packs up her bags and moved into the south corner of the house that she shares with his family. Samaya storms out of the house, walking off into the dark to see his friends, not knowing when he will come back. And if he did, Nyana wouldn't care. She was tired of his abusive ways. But what could she do? She was a princess, and by law, she had to marry Samaya Masasi to keep the throne. She didn't know how much longer she could keep this up. It seemed like every day she was losing herself to this family, her identity leaving her slowly and painfully. She rubs her face with her hands when she hears a bang at the door. Nyana gets up and walks to the door. It's Neo. Get out of here. Let me in, please. Leave me alone. I can't help it. I think I love you. But you don't know me. I don't need to. I already know what I need to know about you. She shakes. Neo pushes his way in. Nyana is swept to the middle of the room. The door closes. He moves toward her. Nyana backs up. We talked about this. I can't be with you. I don't care. There has to be someone else. No, you're all that I want. I can make you feel so good the way nobody else can, not even my brother. I don't need anything. Yes, you do. He can't love you the way that I can. I am truly in love with you, Nyana. I am nothing like my brother Samias. He'll never change. I am engaged to him, Neo. If he found out about this, he will kill the both of us. It's worth it. I'd rather spend my last night on this earth with you. He can stab, torture, annihilate me all he can, but it won't stop me from trying to make you mine. Neo moved slowly towards Nyana. She began to run, but was grabbed and put against the wall. She fought to get away from Neo. He pinned her arms above her head, pressing his body closer and closer until his face was inches from hers. They locked eyes with each other. Diana squeezed her lips tight to avoid Neo's face. She didn't want to look into his eyes, for if she opened them, the expression of the truth, the hidden feelings, would be freed with no going back. I see you. I want to see what's on the inside. Tears trickled from her honey-brown eyes to her cheeks. Neo was Samias' brother, and Nyana would never cheat on him. Not for anything. Samias never showed this side to him, however, because this side wasn't in him. Neo's touch was warm and inviting like a shower. Nyana couldn't deny herself for much longer. The loud, in-pain passion desire that was growing between her legs was waiting. Her impulses were rising within the veins of her arms and legs, crying out to be caressed. She felt so scared, but so intertwined with him. Neo's beautiful words and actions stuck to her. She had never been touched like this by any man who came before. Nyana touched his face with loyalty and love in her hands. It was like he knew her from another past life, but not her body, but her soul. He wrapped his lips around hers and kissed her long and hard. I stand not to humiliate you or turn your body to the wolves, but to show you that this is how a woman is to be loved. Her eyes glimmered. His hands were placed on her waist as he dove deeper and kissed her plump lips long and passionately. Their tongues twirled in each other's mouths, savoring the taste of breath. Her tongue followed to his neck as did to her bosom. His heart raced. Fiery and intensity were bursting inside of them. In the midst of his seduction, the intensity grew bigger with each embrace. He picked Nyana up and carried her into the other room and pinned her against the beam. Nyana reached under his shirt and grabbed her hands all over his back as he kissed her neck. She ripped his shirt off and threw it to the floor, wrapping her legs around his waist. Their lips were locked together with the passion of their aggressive romance, her moans so beautiful, his manhood growing. In the middle of the kiss, he stops and stares. She stares back, panting. Nyana relinquished his caged hips. Another kiss to her lips trickled to the front of her neck to the top of her heels. She pants and pants and pants. Running fingers through his hair, he looked into her eyes, contemplating what was he about to do. Her mouth was hanging open from her lust-filled panting. She noticed his look, and without a word or a glimpse, just a nod, he buried his face into her chest. Nyana unbuttoned Neo's pants and rubbed his hard, aching member. Her soft hands cradled and jerked the long snake which sprouted fangs and made sweat drip from Neo's head. The motions inside of his pants inflamed with every stroke, every desirous and nasty thought he had dreamed of experience with the night Nyana since the night of his brother's coronation. The thought of himself, I never felt this before. When Nia grabs a hold of my junk and plays with it, I just stand there and don't say a word. Sure, it was good. Her mouth game is nothing to push aside. But I've never felt needed by her, not in the way Nyana needs somebody, other than my no-good brother. It's something about her hands that make me weak and want more. If she doesn't take me in her mouth soon, I'll go insane. Okay? Chapter 2. Y'all ready for this? Woo! Okay. His hands traveled to the tie of her long, light pink, plunging neckline maxi dress. The chiffon spaghetti straps lay on her shoulders, leaving the fabricated doors open. Her body was painted with soft pink laced icing with a bow in the middle. One hand on her face, the other hand at the tip of her lacy wall, he says, If I'm hurting you, I promise I'll stop. I trust you, she replied. With a peck to his lips, she pulled his strong hand down the pink wrapping towards her own knee. He slipped his finger, sorry guys, I got a few grammaticals. He slipped his finger into her long awaiting hole. She let out a moan. He moved his hand in and out slowly. Their moans intensified. Faster and harder, he thrusted his finger inside of her. He then placed his watery mouth around her nipple and gently sucked and sucked and sucked. Nyana held and kissed his shoulders as her passionate screams turned to pants. Her cream had flowed. He could no longer wait. He wanted to bow to her now. He placed his final kiss to her stomach. He was soon tasting the tip of Victoria's Secret. Slowly, like the petals of a rose, her panties fell to the floor. He opened his mouth to Mother Goddess's milk. Neo picked up Nyana by her legs and lifted her up onto his shoulders. He devoured between her round chocolate thighs. Nyana arched her back at the movements of his tongue. Neo watched how her body responded. He made no substitutions of how hard or deep he was willing to go on Nyana. Oh, yes. Oh, Neo. Nyana screamed. Her back arched and twisted as Neo licked her pussy lips. Her legs tightened around his neck. I think I'm gonna do it, he said from underneath her pussy. Come in my mouth. Oh, fuck. Before Nyana could get the last letter out, her cream had flowed for the second time into Neo's hungry mouth. Her once straight black hair was now curly and wild. Neo's mouth was full of her milk. The taste of Nyana on his tongue satisfied whatever appetite he had on his mind before coming here tonight. Neo firmly grasped one of her breasts. Out of breath, Nyana kisses and bites the tip of one of his fingers. He breathes a slow and drenched breath. His face buried between her thighs leaves him exhausted, breathing in and out the sweet aroma of Nyana. He takes her into the bedroom and he gently throws her down on the bed. Neo continues to kiss Nyana between her thighs. Nyana jerked her head back. The pink spaghetti maxi dress still hung on her shoulders. Neo grabs at the straps and pulls them off of her. The both of them, now completely naked, stare each other down. Bow to me one last time, she says. I want to be inside of you, Nyana, he thought to himself. Neo was on the verge of collapsing if he couldn't get inside of her. He needed to have her take control of him and ride while he admired her and soothed her insides with his length. This time, she crawls on top of Neo. When you're bowing down to her, kissing his lips, I'll give you, kisses his lips again with more passion. The best ride. She clenches her thighs around his waist. You will ever have. Neo's eyes become big as saucers, and that's it. Oh, got you drinking.
I need you to put that link right there that everybody can see it.
Okay.
And then send it to me when we're finished so I can post it in my stories.
Okay, sis. I will. I'm gonna finish watching the show and then I'll put the link in for everybody. Oh man, I'm gonna need an audiobook. Your voice is amazing.
You have people in trouble. You have
Yes.
people in trouble.
Oh yeah.
You will get to go in the corner with Crystal. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Bye y'all.
Chris, that was awesome. Thank you very much for coming in.
No problem.
All right, darling.
Bye.
Oh, geez, man. Can we end the show here now? I feel like making a phone call. Who's next in the queue, please? Who is next in the queue? Janelle, are you ready? Tay, are you ready? Who's next? I don't want to call names. Some guys signed up, and I don't know if they ran scared or what. Okay, Janelle, I'm bringing you in. Coco. Okay, Tay, you get in next behind Janelle.
Hi.
Hi, Pumpkin. What's up?
Good. Can y'all hear me okay?
Oh, goodness. Crystal is saying she's about to go make a baby.
Well, you can have it, girl. I'm done. Okay.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, Jay, we can hear you, darling.
But I am getting warm. That was amazing. So I'm sitting here trying to see how I'm going to come behind that because no pun intended, come. but behind that, 'cause that was fire. Oh my gosh, that was just beautiful. I
Yeah.
love it. If I can I do two pieces of it?
Yes, you still can. You still can.
Okay. The first one I'm gonna share, it's not titled. I was just kind of having some fun, and I just really, I don't want to fight. Tonight, I just want to make fun. Soft, sensual kisses from the crown of
Crystal,
my
you're a
head.
bit, Jay, you're a bit low.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Hi, Raymond. Ramon.
What about now? What about now?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's better.
let me move my hair from in front of my my earpiece. That's better. Okay, let me start over again. I don't want to front. Tonight, I just want to make love. Soft, sensual kisses from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. Massage oil, ice, and heat. Staring in each other's eyes. Fingers intertwined. I just want to be held and caressed. Deeply kissed. Sucked on. Licked on. playing in my kitchen until liquid starts splishing all over your fingers. Our bodies mesh together as one, swaying to the rhythm of our favorite R&B songs playing in the background. Heavy breathing, moaning sound, nibbling on my nipples, down to my navel. I arch my back and scratch yours, reaching for your cheeks. You into me, just the tip, rubbing it on the lips, so wet, like a rapper. I got that drip. Baby, I'm ready. I can't wait. Enough of this foreplay. You know what? I changed my mind. I want to fuck so hard and so good that I lose my voice, my train of thought. So good that I'm MIA for a couple of days. You switch your positions like you schizophrenic. I lock my ankles around your neck, guaranteed to give you the best head. You securing my hips, you ravish my clit on some vacuum type shit. Sucking my pussy till I'm dizzy, dick rearranging my inside just the way I like. You like the way I rock the night. After we came back to back, the square root of 69 times, so as hell with my ribs at. But let me just put my wig back on. Take my ass home. In peace.
Ooh, the girls are bad tonight.
you bring it out of us. You summon.
But thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I thank you for this platform because like Crystal was saying, even though I'm not the only bad girl in my community, but I'm one of them, and every time it's a whole lot of ritual pearl clutching at
Yeah.
at the,
Yeah.
I got one more I read recently. It's called Breakfast. Soft, gentle kisses from the nape of my neck down my spine, moisture running down my thighs. I pick at the time, 7 a.m. I'm sorry, he at the time, out the corner of my eye, 7 a.m. I see where this is going. Your tongue in my navel, then around my belly, stretch more greedy into your traction. He had my favorite toy in hand for extra pleasure. And it's no substitute for your dick, but that G-spot curve hit all 8,000 plus clitoris lines. You alternate between tongue and vibrate, suction and penetrate. The bed shakes as my walls pulsate, orgasmic earthquake, quake with the scale past 8. Tears stream down my face. I know your name. The best part of waking up can't be found in a coffee cup. Thank you. That's it.
The glass is empty. You guys are terrible. Thank you very much for coming in, Coco. That was awesome, my love.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much.
Go on to everybody else.
Ooh, you're terrible too. Don't worry, you're terrible. Thank you very much for coming in.
See you later.
Bye, honey.
Yeah.
Ooh, the ladies. Where are the guys? Come on, guys. Where are the guys? Our time is shorter now, so let's see who else is there to come in. Okay, I'm going to go to Ted. I'm going to have Ramon come in next. So, Ramon, you're there waiting in the back. Ted. That was Coco Janelle. Coco, can you put your name in, please?
Hi, good night.
Hi, Tay. What's up?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, darling.
In the spirit of Pride Month, I wrote a story that is based around that theme, kind of. It's also on Wattpad as well. and it's called Pining for Pizza, and it's about the main character in question is basically what's the word?
No, don't tell us.
Discovering her
Don't tell us.
stepfather.
Read the story. Read a snippet of the story, and
Right,
then put the link up that everybody can see that they can read the whole thing.
right, no problem. Okay,
No disclaimers.
okay. Her pupils dilate, and I'm not sure if it is because of arousal or the dimly lit light. My eyes squint and I look away once I realize that the pause prolongs. I have a seat and face her to speak. You're such a brat, do you know that? I hit her with a throw pillow and she smiles as she snatches it from me. I'm your brat, she replies. My breath hitches and I briefly bite the inside of my cheek. I don't want to ruin our friendship, Layla. I search her eyes for understanding. I promise this won't change anything between us. Maybe that is what worries me more. My mind races. This as in what? I ask. All the things that I want to do with you, if you're willing. There was a slight question in her voice, and as much as I would like to deny it, I want her just as much as she wants me. I don't think that it is because of the alcohol in my system. In an instant, I become the poster child for composure. What do you want to do? I want to taste you, she hesitates before she says, every inch of you. Emphasis is put on each word as she moves closer to me. I look down at her lips and then back at her eyes. I would like that. Her hands rest on my thigh. She closes her eyes and slowly leans in. Instinctively, I close mine as well and wait for the contact, but she pauses just before we do. I take this as her silently making sure I am ready, and I lean in the rest of the way. Relief washes over me as our lips move together. Layla wraps her arms around my neck, and I bring mine to the small of her lower back. She grips my hair at the roots from the base of my neck and pulls. Then I gently bite her bottom lip, and our lips press against each other again. We pull back from the kiss, and I put my mouth on Layla's neck. I lick and suck until the noises she makes are incoherent. Are you purring? She nods, and the corner of my mouth curl up. Aw, that's adorable. I grab the base of her neck, and I bite and suck hard enough to leave a mark. I marvel at the bruise like it is a work of art, and then I get an idea. Since I couldn't make art with the paint and the brush, I decided to use her skin as my canvas. Now the TV is watching us. Her hands hang against my back and then scratch up and down. After I made multiple hickeys, I pull back and admire my work more before I go to kiss her again. When we pull back, she pushes at my shoulders to get me on my back. Then, as I lay on the couch, she lifts up my tank top, and I watch her grab the can of whipped cream. Layla puts a line of it down my torso, and the sensation of the chill and soft substance on me was delightful. Her tongue, however, was better, warmer. I moan at the wetness as she licks it up. She repeats the action a few times, each time puts a fresh trail of whipped cream. Eventually, she kisses down my body till she is by my shorts. Then she tugs at them. The realization hits. I freeze, and as I grab her hand to halt her, I say, wait. She pouts. What's wrong? Is this too much? Concern covers her face. I hesitate and sit up. My weight rests on my arms and elbows before I say, no, I just remembered that it's that time of the month. That's, that's an excerpt from chapter 2.
Can you please put the link and your name? I can't even talk, man. Put your name and the link there for me, please.
Right, it's
Thank
a
you
book
very
on
much.
Wattpad. Yeah.
All right, just put the information there and send it to me later so I could
No
post it as
problem.
well. All right, darling. Thank you for coming in.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
No
Good night.
problem. Yeah, Coco Chanel, I agree with you, darling. Where is Ray? Ray is going to take us home today. Ray is going to be our last performer. Ray, bring it home for me. Ramon, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good. You see the time? Let's bring this puppy home.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey, Versatile. What's up, honey? I'm getting crochet earrings, people. Good. Anyhow, over to you, Ramon. Sorry.
Oh, yes. Nothing to apologize for. Good night, ladies, and the few gentlemen that are here. Some of
That
my
dare
friends
to be here.
that dare to be here. Don't worry, I'm one of them too. Some of my friends call me Ray, and I write. The whole purpose of Ray_Rights is to express Ray's rights as only can be told in the script of Ray's rights. Might not be a saint, but I was still raised right. Rap black power, black fist on my raised right. Arms to the teeth. Come and get raised right where you stand from the bar spitting raised mic. But some people ask, why Ray? Like, how'd you get the name? Because I'm a ray of light to break through storm clouds, that brief respite. I'm the glow of the moon in the darkest night. I'm not cocky. I just know my worth and my might. Might call me Ramon instead. Whichever you like, just know that it's one and the same. This playwright causes wordplay, but does not play when he writes. All crafted with heart, and press play right after the last full stop. Flames don't rehearse, they shine bright. Now that I got the introductions out of the way, let's begin.
Ray,
Yes, please.
unfortunately, you can only do one, though, okay?
That's okay.
All right, honey.
What am I going to do for you tonight? Got any requests?
Be bad.
Oh, okay. No problem. I could do that. She wants me to be bad. So this one's called cardio.
Yes. I do that one.
Welcome to my gym. I'm here to train you in ways you're not really accustomed to. Don't worry, we won't rush. We'll take it slow. The goal is core work, but we'll start with some cardio. Here's the warm-up run. Feel my lips as I kiss 1, 2, 3, 4 spots on your neck, just to get the heart racing. Next thing to expect is a stretch. Hands held overhead as I kiss from your neck down while you lay in bed. Slight bend in the knees, hands across your chest, holding down as I suck each breast and caress as I tongue tease each tit. Then squeeze each one as I taste the clit. Arch your back just a bit, relax. Yes, that's it. Hold my head in place as I flick the clit tip and switch to suck and slide 2 fingers in. Try your luck at lasting out. Thinking ahead to you passing out, but not yet. You focus on pacing and breathing. One last suck, heart racing as I raise each leg shoulder high. You grab sheets and I hold each thigh and slide in slow, inch by inch. Sinking in all that would fit as you clinch, release and repeat as I work you. Won't stop till you squirt too. Even then I'll still work through. Catch your breath for a sec or two as I lean over you. Arms around me as I kiss you slow, pulse deeply. Ready to go on to the next exercise. My arms under your legs as you rise and fall on short strokes that get longer, while the tip still pokes that sweet spot. Continuing to stoke the passion flame as I go for broke. Feel it get firmer as I get close, and while you tremor and gush from the overdose, close to comatose as I lay you down and hold you close. Listen to the sound of each other breathe. Exchange soft touches and joking about how you'll need crutches. Slow caresses from your cheek down your side. Round 2 is a spin class. Prepare to ride.
I'm going to have to get 2 glasses next week. 2, not 1. Ramon, you can go over there with the 2 ladies in the corner. Feel free. You can stay there until Monday.
I gone.
Thank you
Send me.
very much for coming in, Ramon. Yes, Maria said, great workout. Guys,
Like,
remember to send me your information so I can post it to share your stuff. Ramon has a book coming out by the end of the year. Hint, hint, hint. I'm going to do this to you every time until the book comes out.
I know you are.
That's what.
All right, my
That's
handle.
what friends do.
All
That's
right,
what
my
friends do.
handle. I know. My handle is Ray_Rights246. RAE_Rights246. That is
And I'm
my.
going to put that up for you too.
Okay. Appreciate it.
No problem, darling. Thank you very much for coming in, Ramon. Thank you very much, guys. It has been an awesome night, grown and sexy. Woo! Tonight was hot. Tonight was hot. So let's see if we can do this again next week, Monday. Can we do it the same way? Can we be even hotter? What do you guys think? I can't wait to see you guys. If you guys want to DM me before Monday to get in the queue, feel free. Have a wonderful night. Thank you all for coming through. I'm not going to call any names, but thank all of you, especially the ones who shared their stuff. Passion Poet, yeah, I got to give the extra for the song, and that means you got to sing again. Thank you very much. Yes, I think it was a wonderful night. Those of you that came in late, you can watch it on IGTV or you can watch it on my YouTube. I'm going to post all the information for you guys. Thank you very much. Have a good night.